to Charmaine's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my recipe for custard. And this was one of my favorite things that my mom used to make for us when we were growing up. It's very cold outside, it's a cozy night, and I want to have a nice warm family dessert that I can share with my family tonight. So I just said, you know what, this is so simple to make and I want to share it with you guys as well as share it with my own family. And this is a very, very simple dessert to make. You only need simple recipes that you already have in your pantry. So today for this custard, what you need is milk, and I have 2 cups of 2% milk. I have my eggs here, and I'm going to be using 4 eggs with 2 cups of milk. And I have some brown sugar. I have half a cup of brown sugar that I'll be using for this. And I have, of course, nutmeg. When it's cold, I always like to use nutmeg. And on the other hand, nutmeg is so flavorful for custard. It makes the custard more rich. And here I have my vanilla extract. So I'm gonna come back and show you guys how we put this together. Okay guys, so the next step is we're gonna break these eggs, and like I said, we're gonna be using 4 eggs, and I always like to take these little strings out from the eggs. So I'm gonna break them into this bowl so I can take out anything that's not needed into the eggs, and then I'll pour it into this bigger bowl that I will be mixing up the eggs into. So there's a little shell here. This is what I'm talking about. If there's anything that you don't want, you have a chance to take them out if you break it in another bowl or something else. So this one here, right here, I'm gonna take out that little white string because those are not delicious in any recipe, or it won't be delicious in my custard. So I'll put the second egg here, and guys, this is only the measurement is only for 2 cups of milk. And if you want to increase that or you want to decrease that, you can make how much you like to make, and you add how much ingredients you would like to put in. So today, because I'm using 2 cups of milk, I'm using 4 eggs. So you can make more than that, but you have to keep adding to your ingredients. So see here, I'm taking out all unwanted things and things that will not taste delicious into this custard. So there it is, and I'm gonna pour all of it into this bowl, this bigger bowl. And I'm gonna add my brown sugar into here as well. And then I will mix this up nicely so everything can get mixed together. And all you need is a little whisk, guys. You don't need anything too fancy. You don't have to put it in a mixer or anything like that. So just give it a nice little whip with a whisk. And at this point here, you can add in your vanilla extract. And I like to add a nice generous amount. So I'm putting 1.5 or 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. You can't put too much because the flavor won't be good, but you have to put that right amount. And if you have, if you like, you can add ginger or anything like lemon zest or anything in here. But tonight the only flavor I'm gonna add is the vanilla extract and a nice amount of grated nutmeg that I always like to put in my freshly grated nutmegs. And this is smelling amazing. It smells like if it's Christmas and you're making eggnog. So this smells so good. I'm getting that custard smell already. And guys, my oven is preheating on 350 degrees. And as soon as that's warmed up, I'm gonna add this into there. And another little thing that you can put in is some custard powder if you like. This is optional. But I'm gonna add just a little bit in here. So you don't have to put this, but if you have it and you want to add it, you could certainly do so. And this is Champion custard powder that I got from Guyana. And again, if you don't have it, you don't have to put it, guys. It's optional. A lot of times I make custard without putting the custard powder. So guys, this is all the whipping that it needs. And then I'm gonna mix this into my milk, which is right here. And then we will mix everything up together. See how simple that is? You just pour that into here, get everything inside, all the goodness. And then all you want to do is just make sure that everything gets mixed in properly. So you mix everything in properly, and then it becomes more. See? It's now up to, I started out with 2 cups of milk. Now it's up to 3.5 cups of mixture. So guys, let me mix this up and I'll come back and show you the next step. Okay guys, so you really want to make, because I'm using brown sugar and it's a coarser sugar, you really want to make the sugar melt into the milk, because then you won't have enough sweeten, it won't be sweetened enough. So make sure your sugar crystals are melted. So give it a nice little whisk and turn. And today I'm going to be using individual ramekins. So instead of putting it in one baking pan, I'm using individual ramekins from my family, so everybody can have one. So you might see I'm putting them in here and you might wonder, but I'll show you why I am putting them in there. So I want to strain this into the ramekins, so I can have a smooth custard when it's done, instead of getting all the little bits and pieces of everything, of the eggs or whatever. I will strain this into all the little ramekins and make sure that I don't get anything that's not wanted into the custard, and we can have a smooth custard. So that's the reason why I am using the strainer to strain everything. Well, once you do it like this and you strain everything, it's gonna be so nice, so smooth and so creamy. And you trust me guys, if you haven't tried this before, you gotta try this. This is really an easy recipe to make, and this only takes 6 ingredients. If you're not using the custard powder, then it's only a 5 ingredient that you need for this. And these ingredients, everybody have them in their pantry. So again guys, it's really easy to make. So see some of the nutmeg and all that, some egg stuff, that little chunks of eggs that you don't want, it's in here. But there is nutmeg that came out in the mixture, and at the end of it you can add more nutmeg after it's done. So guys, I put it into this big baking dish, because to get a creamy custard, you want to put some water in the bottom of here. You're putting it into this bigger bowl, because this helps the custard to bake creamier instead of baking in chunks and chunky. You just want to put a little bit of water in the bottom, and this helps the custard to cook smooth and creamy instead of coming out chunky. So that's another little tip or trick to learn when you're making custard. If you like it to be more smooth, you put it in another bowl with water. If you like it chunky, then you don't have to put it in a bowl. So I'm gonna put it in the oven. My oven is hot. And then I will take the girls for a walk in the snow, and we'll come back to our nice warm custard. Okay, girls. I'm playing a challenge. outside to play in the snow. We came back in 40 to 45 minutes. The custards were done. And this is how they look like. You can see, even though I strained them, the nutmeg is still on top. And guys, you can get that nice rich nutmeg flavor. So I just want to dress them up a little. And here I have some raspberry that I washed. And I'm going to put them right on top like that. And see how nice it's looking already. I'm just pairing them up on each one of these. And how nice does that look, guys? Raspberry and custard. Okay, guys, so how nice does that look? Raspberry, custard on a cold winter night. That looks amazing. So these ones are all done, and I'm gonna do the one that I have to taste, and I will just add my raspberry on these ones as well. And here I have an extra one I'm gonna put on here. And guys, I have some chocolate wafer that I just wanna put in here. How nice does that look? And I'm gonna put one in each of the custards. And guys, nothing fancy. This one is broken, but that's okay. Nothing too fancy. If you don't have raspberry and you don't have chocolate wafer, that's okay too. So you can you just make your custard and eat it with whatever you like. But guys, I'm gonna do the taste. It's nice and warm. It's very, very warm right now. And I'm gonna do the taste and let you guys know how it tastes. See guys, how nice and smooth the inside look. You can see how nice and smooth the inside look. Look, smooth and creamy. And I'm gonna taste now. So good, guys. This raspberry have a nice sourish taste, and the custard is nice and flavorful and sweet. And a dip of the raspberry with the custard, guys. In a cold winter night, you just want to sit down with all of these and run away in a corner and just gobble them all up. But tonight, I'm going to share this with my family, guys, and see how nice it is. I just want to show you guys the thick, nice, creamy inside. It is amazing with the a hint of vanilla. And the nutmeg is amazing. So guys, please try this recipe. It's one of my childhood recipe, and my kids love it. Your family would love it as well. Please subscribe to my video, share, like, leave a comment below. Let me know what you would like me to make next. Until then, bye for now.